Harp, 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 harp. Oh, hi everyone. It's SK95. Welcome back to more Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD. Last time, we finished off getting the last pieces of heart in the game, and yeah, it was annoying for one of them. But in this one, we're finally time to open the way. Let's go to over here and mess with the harp. The rhythm on this is clunky. Everyone's probably wondering why we're doing songs. Thrust your sword into the center of the mark and open the way to the final Silent Realm. Yep. This is the last one in the game. There is no other Silent Realms after this, and after that, you can only go back to the Lanayru himself to get another Silent Realm trial done. Otherwise, you're stuck doing this. This is also the last opportunity to get Dust Relics. Unless, of course, you go back to Lanayru. Stab down. This is also the hardest Silent Realm. For good reason. Falling in the water is a death sentence. Master Link, you've entered the last of the trials, the goddess's Silent Realm. And the last time we ever see the representation of our soul. Yeah, the spirit vessel. This mysterious plant represents your spirit, Link. When you fill the spirit vessel once more, you shall be recognized as the true hero of legend. I thought I already was. Only then you'll be shown the door that will lead you to the Triforce. Master, I wish you success in this trial. Do you have any other questions before you face the task ahead of you? I do not. Understood, Master. I await your return outside the world. Yeah. Yeah. The last one is Skyloft itself, and there's a lot of water. This aching water is probably the death sentence that you do not want to touch, regardless. There's other waking water in the area, however, it's technically one of these. Of course, like last time... Okay. We're just fine. Yep, there's one up there, and it's very crummy. Get that, that, and then we jump off. We don't take any fall damage, at least. But it's still very annoying and wastes our time. As you can tell, the area is very big. And as you can also tell... Yeah, you can't swim. Swimming is literally a death sentence. Be careful of that searchlight, by the way, because you're going to get caught as a result of that, and it's going to be very annoying if you do. Going into that area is probably the harder area, and it's technically one of the worst ones. As you can tell, that's very annoying. So let's go get one at least before we have to go over that way, because honestly speaking, this is probably the harder area. There we go, restored it again. I just need to restore it so that way I can actually get across. And we gotta go over there and get to the ledge. Oh, crud. That is so not fair. Yeah, they put it in a jerk location. That means automatically they will show up. Not kidding. It was completely intentional and completely on purpose. If there's any way to avoid it, guess what? There isn't. I hate that one. I honestly hate that one. By the way, in case you're wondering, you can go to the Benatrix house while doing this. You cannot. Running also does not trigger them. It just triggers them by way of doing that. As you plainly can notice... Yeah! It throws waking water underneath an area that you cannot see. No, I am not kidding. It's stupid, it's cheap, and it's obnoxious regardless of it. And you cannot deal with it normally. Vanish quickly and then run, because you are literally unable to dodge it. Fortunately, though, when you get rid of one of the puppets, they actually cause it to all the others to respawn. This is probably the most annoying one. Don't move or breathe. They might go away. There we go. That's all of them on this side of the area. Thankfully, we're done with that one. However, as you plainly notice, this is probably going to be the more annoying one. These do not vanish. Yeah. Okay. Ugh, I hate that one. Yeah, as you can plainly notice, I don't like the Silent Realm that much, and it's very, very daunting and very, very PTSD moment for me. Because this Silent Realm is probably the hardest one in the game, for good reason. Because of how so spread out these guys are. Especially with the tiers of areas where the goddess are. You can't do much with this, and unfortunately you can't get rid of them. Just get across quickly, and we can just avoid those guys, no problem. This is fun. Oh, you Link. Link! What is wrong with you? Why do you do... Okay. Makes no sense. Once again. We have to run. We have to run. We have to run now. Okay. He would not climb. He just did not want to climb. You see how I get PTSD from this? You see how? Why? You see why now? You see why? You see why I hate this area so much? Now you know. There's none in there, by the way, in case you're wondering, so yeah, you don't have to worry about it too much. However, this guy's going to make everything very awkward. Wait till him to turn around, and then... push. Okay. Link, don't move. Alright, we're right above it now. We can actually just jump up. There we go. Yeah, we're finally done with that one. On technicality speaking, there's nothing over here. There is, in fact, one up here. That can be very cheap when it wants to be. There we go, and now we can get out of this area. Thank goodness. There is one more, and even if we get caught, we can rush it. Blech. There's a lot of dust relics as well, in case you're wondering. However, I don't need any, but if you guys need it, that's fine. Yeah, it's a very annoying location. There is one way to get over to there, and it's not hard to do so, but it's very annoying. Wait for him to turn around a little bit more, and then rush it. You got the last one of Sacred Tier. The Link Spirit has grown. Your trial will continue. Now run like heck. Run. But you know what? This is fine. This is entirely fine. I'm fine falling here because, honestly speaking, there's nothing there. Unironically enough, they didn't put any guardrails here, and you can actually avoid enemies like this. One dust relic. Why not? And now let us leave. Get me out of here. I got heart attack twice. Bing. You got the Throne of Trials. This engraved object was created to lead the chosen hero to the hidden location of the Triforce. Alright. Finally out of the last one. Congratulations, Master. You have passed all the trials. The Stone of Trials you just obtained is actually one of a pair, Master. Another similar object with a mark just like the one you hold exists somewhere on this island. Combining the two should open the way to the Triforce. I suggest you search for that matching stone. Yep. Also, you want to restock all your items. Yeah, by the way, in case you're wondering, yeah, you should restock your items before you head to the last area where the Triforce is, because you're going to be using a lot. So let's head back to the shop and restock. There are a few items you want to bring with you. However, outright speaking, we have no potions except for the... What do we do with glittering spores? I'll be right back after I figure out what the glittering spores do. So, I realize what glittering spores does, and it's a very weird thing. First and foremost, bring them to an area where there's hearts. Or where rubies are. Nope. Nope. You might as well rack into a tree, it's a lot easier. Nope. I think this works here. Bring this to a heart and use it on it. Nothing. Hearts do nothing. It doesn't upgrade a heart after all. However, there is one thing it does. Whack against a tree and find a ruby. There is one. There it is. Go over to it and use it on it. It changes the color. Whoopee. Yeah, kind of sucky. Blue turns to green for whatever reason, and money-wise, it's terrible. You can actually change them to green to blue, making it a lot easier money-wise. However, they do not upgrade to, say, a more valuable like red or purple. Purple doesn't exist in this game, sadly. It also doesn't exist, period. There's not been a single purple ruby in this entire game, bar none. So now we're done with that. Let's empty this last one. I don't need it. So we actually have to go and grab everything items we need. So first off, let's get our arrows up. Yep. I'm going to gather all the items we need to get to before we head to the next area. So let's get... I'll skip ahead from that. Now, potion-wise, I would like to get stamina and hearts. Stamina potion, and then we get a heart potion. This is good for healing in case you need healing. It only does one, but however, it does a lot of this amount of hearts. So let's upgrade these potions. Use this potion to see what we get. For potion number 1, let's see what I can do with the heart potion. We can actually upgrade this to completely restore all hearts. This is really useful in case you need to have your hearts fully restored in case you take too much damage. And at the higher heart levels, you're gonna need it. A lot. Trust me. Heart Potion Plus. You can also upgrade the Heart Potion Plus again. You need one Elden Roller to get the max, this thing, the double potion. Yeah. Guardian Potions, we need more Elden Rollers as well. So, yeah, I'm going to be going to cut ahead to getting more of these things out of the way, because, honestly, this is way too useful not to have. Especially when the Gilhornets do nothing for me, and I need Elden Rollers. So, be right back. You notice something different. No enemies whatsoever. Yeah. Apparently, when Minatrix turns back to human, few things happen. Enemies stop spawning. In fact, there's never going to be any more enemies on Skyloft, period. Not only that, the enemies that the Minx, that are Minas, they don't turn into monsters anymore. Can't believe I missed this treasure chest, but alright. Inside this one I missed was a 20 rubies. I guess I missed this on my repeat. As you notice, the rope is also gone, so if you didn't get that piece of heart before, guess what? It's gone for good. That took a while for me to get everything I needed, but it's fine. First and foremost, the Heart Potion. Heart Potion plus plus. Plus plus allows you to do it twice. This is similar to, say, the ability to do Grandma's Soup. However, it's not technically as good as it because you don't have magic in this game. It hurts, and it contains 2 servings in every bottle. Guardian Potion Plus. Prevents you from losing hearts for a short time. That's quite useful for this, because outright speaking, that means you don't take any damage for 3 minutes. Keep in mind, though, that this means that you won't take any damage, so as a result of that, you don't have to worry about damage. Stamina Potion, let's upgrade this to plus, that way we have the ability to not lose stamina during this whole thing. I want to save this because it's quite useful to have no stamina loss. Sadly, there's no other potion. You don't need to ever use this potion ever again. Revitalizing Potion just repairs shields, but it doesn't do anything else. So we're actually going to head off to where we need to go, because there's one obvious location that we need to get. That gives us access to where the Triforce is located. You can talk to Gabora about where the location is. However, if you remember things correctly, you want to head actually closer to where you think. Close to the cave by the waterfall. Come over here, come over here, come over here, come over here, and come over here. However, I forgot to mention that I am not carrying extra arrows because I don't need them. However, you can if you want to, so yeah. Over here is a statue with another one in it. Put the other one in this one. Whoops. What'd I break? Anything you had over there, by the way, guess what? You cannot get it ever again. There was one chest that's 20 rubies, that's pretty much it. Our report, Master Link. My calculations indicate an 85% chance that the structure and you uncovered it houses the Triforce. Given this development, I project that the movement of Zelda for Zelda to fulfill her destiny and bring an end to demise is close at hand. That's right. So, let's go and claw shot over to the targets. These are unique because they actually cause you to go downward, meaning you don't have to worry about too much. Getting over to there, and this journey is getting closer and getting over there is easy, and this journey is almost over. We're finally almost done. Only thing left to do is click the Triforce and end demise. Once and for all. Is also the last dungeon in the game. Sky Keep is the last dungeon of the game. It is not like any other dungeon in the game, bar none. There's a save point right here if you need it, and there's a chest in the middle of the room. Open this chest. And it contains the dungeon map. It shows the layout of the area and reveals unexplored rooms. It's an odd dungeon map, isn't it? For good reason. That's right, information report. I've detected 3 sources of sacred power within this building. This power clearly radiates from the Triforce. I triangulate the 3 sources of power and mark them on your map with a triangle. As a triangle. I cannot talk. Alright. You're basically building the map. To do this, you're going to have to build it up yourself. What does this mean? Well... this essentially means that you have to build up the entire map yourself and you can't do anything else. We changed around the map. As information, your analysis indicates that the shaking you felt was now caused by a change in the building structure. The building structure has completely changed. It appears you can center the adjacent room. This room is where you can change it. There are multiple of these control panels though, so this is why you need to be careful. Opening this one leads to the first of the areas. We are now in a Pharaon-looking area. Or rather, a Pharaon-like area. Not a lot of area of room to do so there's not much. Thank you, Babas, of course. As annoying as before. Still very easy to kill. They don't exactly go have trouble too much. In case you're wondering, yeah, there's 80 points. You're gonna have to use your whip. You gotta try, however, you can't use whip here because you're kind of stuck. Because as you can tell, there's no rope. You have to get off and knock it off. As you plainly notice, yeah, kind of annoying. Thankfully, though, you can technically go over to it and smack it if you need to. There we go. This resembles an area similar to Pharaon, as well as resembles one other area. Sadly, if you swing it at all, it's going to stop your momentum, so keep an eye out. There we go. And a Skulltula. Fun. Hi, buddy. How's it going? You get him while he's not paying attention, and they die instantaneously. There's not many hearts in this area, so keep an eye out. You can technically do something about those enemies that you are annoying you. You can smack them out of this guy, and you don't have to deal with them ever again. However, you have to claw shot over. There's bombs. Yeah. Be very careful. This is interesting because you have to actually combine several elements of several dungeons that you've encountered previously. Killing all those means that we can actually get across without any problems now. On this, of course, we need to use Gust Bellows. There's the other one, and like last time, we have to get over to this way again. Grab it on the ledge, and we're good. You have to open the way to the dungeon as well. You want to keep these doors open, so that way you can actually get around the dungeon very quickly. There's more Goddess Butterflies, which means you can actually have a location to get a Goddess Wall open. This is essentially where you need to get Goddess Walls, and you can actually use them to restore your hearts, restore anything you have missing. For example, if you run out of arrows, make an arrow. If you run out of rubies, well, you don't really run out of rubies too much. Hearts, just make a heart. You're pretty much fine to do whatever you need to. And there's also save points in every location. This means you can get to any save point you need to at any point. If you're lost, or stuck, or etc., do so. This resembles more of a darker area. You have a key that actually leads to the Triforce. However, you can't exactly do much in this area. Well, at least, normally. Of course, like last time you were in an area with holes in it, just use the beetle. Unfortunately, we've made the room wrong. If we made the room wrong, we have to go backtrack all the way back to that tablet again and rearrange the room so that way you can actually get to it. This dungeon can be either the longest or the shortest, depending on how you go about doing it. Very open-ended, very much so. You can do this dungeon in any way you want. However, you have to do it in one way entirely in order to get to every piece of Triforce. Unfortunately, this dungeon is probably my least favorite in the game, only because of its open-endedness causing nothing but headaches. Beyond belief. It is very, very annoying. No matter what, there's nothing to do to stop it. Now we're at Lineru. Yeah, Lineru. Yeah. X marks mean that you can actually mess with the room rearrangement, so it's actually quite good. Get arrows again, of course. And like last time, of course, time shift stone. So you have to grab this. Launching an enemy into a pass actually causes it to die quickly. Our True Master Sword literally does too much damage, so as a result of that, we won't have to worry about too much. Yep, pretty much. Annoying enough, but whatever. You can't carry these with a beetle, so unfortunately you have to do something else by climbing up. Press this switch so that you can open the wall open, so you can get across. Out of all the dungeons, this is probably the longest. Of course. I've mentioned this way too many times. Throw it in there, and you can get it through. It moves on its own, so don't worry about it too much. Back in here now. So we have to press switches. In case you can't tell, yeah. This turns on that. However, stepping off it turns it off. Yeah. As you can tell, not fun. Still classified as the hardest dungeon in the game. You can't carry that with you, so you're going to have to actually push it. That's right, you have to do it like this. There we go. Falling off is not exactly a good idea. Arrow area, of course, smack it. Gate opens up for me, and I can get across, no problem. That way we get it all the way around, so we don't have to push it anymore with the gust bellows. Good grief, I hate using them for this. Gate again. It's an area to whip. However, that does nothing. Except move the actual gate. So, we actually do something else. Opening this allows us to get through easily, so let's just do that so we can have excess weight through it. This entire area is convoluted. There is more arrow locations. Yep. There's no pattern about it, by the way, in case you're wondering. I died. Okay. God, stop it! Stop being the most annoying pest. Gosh dang planet. Ah, dang it. You know, I gotta kill them first. They're gonna die instantaneously as soon as you get there. No. Shut up. And die. Change the direction of this, that way you don't have to worry about it too much. And can I please get the camera to cooperate? Thank you. Timing is very important, and it's also very annoying. All 5 are hits, therefore we open this. You don't need this anymore, but you can technically take it if you need to. That gate's locked, and everything else is locked up. There is nothing else, except for one thing. We can now move the tablets around. However, we can also move any other room. So, for example, let's say we move this room over here. Nothing. We want to move these rooms in a way that's safer and allows us to actually get across. However, you cannot move that because it's not going to allow us through. The room door we need is actually in the bottom left. I don't know what's with the tablet being the most annoying thing in the game, but whatever. Whatever. It's not like it matters all that much. We're back down to this area again, and we can actually go across quickly. Doesn't matter what order you go to, you can go in any order you want, and it doesn't really care all that much. Back to here again. Ugh, we're back in Elden. Master, I have information related to the source of sacred power somewhere within this room. 5 finally talks about it. This means it's the first one you have to go to. You can find a way through the river of magma. I calculate a 60% chance that you arrive at one of the sources of sacred power. I recommend you press forward in search of the power you present to you. Yep, save point and a fine wall. Yes, it's there and taunting you. Smack this so you can actually get across. Yep, the keys are going to attack you as soon as you try to get close. They're as annoying as they are. Annoying keys. Yeah. You have to use the beetle a lot for this, so let's smack this. Magma now flows into that one. And technically grab the heart if we so wish. You gotta smack this so we can actually get across. There we go, we managed to get to the other one, no problem. However, this magma is not gonna stop. You actually have to smack the other one. Turning that one off. Very good. There you can get across, no problem. There we go. Fully healed after those annoying BMOS nonsense. My word, I hate BMOS. No matter what game I fight them in, they are as annoying as they come. And unfortunately, we can't move any faster with this lava fall. And we're almost there. There we go. Let's open the gate open, because we're going to need to have this entire dungeon open so we can actually get across. As you plainly tell, we're going to need to manipulate the magma flow to get to the piece of heart. Yeah. Kind of annoying. Magma's still flowing, though, by the way, in case you're wondering, because there's a gate. So, yeah, Kurskis. Yeah, hate Kurskis. Later enemies are just my bane of my existence, and I do not care for it. I have to... I'm just curious. Activate that. That one turns off. I was so curious, and I was right. Hooray! So, yeah, it's a lot of waiting in this area of the dungeon. Unfortunately, there's nothing you can do about it. Magma is still flowing. Maxi from Team Magma is a thing to be reckoned with. I love that video. I love that episode in general. It's actually probably one of my favorite Advanced Series episodes. Okay, there's a monster nearby. Okay. Okay, that was a little too close for comfort. Oh, look, Silver Ruby. Oh, hey, look, money. I don't care about. I can't resist. Now you have to hit the other one very quickly, otherwise we're not going to have the ability to get across. You have to hit the same switch again. Yep. If you fail it, you're back to the very beginning. Fun! Right? What? I grabbed the thing! Why in the world do you... Oh my god, I hate you. It has to go all the way down before you can grab it, otherwise you get your butt burned like I did. It's stupid, it's annoying, and you cannot calculate it. Okay, there we go. You happy now, game? Satisfied? Thank you. Beetle over to the next one so you can smack against it, and that way you change the direction again. Get our hearts back up. Have to wait a little bit before we get across. Sadly, you can't do anything. There we go. Now we can get across, no problem. Good grief. That was annoying. Oh, those guys are going to be annoying. You might as well shoot them with an arrow if you feel like it. Yep, they can be as obnoxious as pain. However, there's a claw shot target. Or a name on it. Hey, let me in. We are here. Link, you've reached the mark. Offer your sword to it. If you use it, there's a high probability that you'll be shown the way to the part of the Triforce. First things first, though. Switch open. Now I can get across back to this room at any point. Let's do what I said, and ready the sword to slam it in. Back in the Sacred Realm. You got the Triforce of Power. Created by the old gods, this Triforce possesses ultimate power, and is said to grant the wishes of whoever possesses it. Just 2 more pieces to go. One of the Triforce has been collected. Yeah, this is the only time you ever do it. Now, to get back, you just have to go back this way in case you need to go back anywhere at this point. It's useful in case you need to go back through areas. Like this one. However, as you notice, we're going to need to move around the pathway again. So we actually have to go back to where we were at before, and also change the pathway even more. When I said this dungeon was convoluted, I wasn't kidding. This requires a lot of patience, a lot of brain power, and a lot of annoyance. By the way, in case you're wondering if there's one that's already been collected, by the way, the game will register as collected and you won't have to worry about it anymore. Around again. You need to get a key, and we don't have one. Open this door, and now we've moved around the room so we can go to a new area in 2 seconds, because we still have to go through old areas again. Money-wise, this area is boring. We're on a familiar wall, and Yar. Guess what? Another boss fight. Target locked. LED 003D Dreadfuse. This menacing robot guards Skykeep. It is thought to be a similar model to the robot that stole the skipper's ship in Lanera Sandsea. Before, when fighting in a narrow space like this, it's more efficient to use thrust attacks with your sword than try to swing your sword wildly. Hey. Hey, this is a very annoying. His sword is gone. Second one. Like last time, we're pushed back. There we go. Destroy the sword now, and like last time, the hook is the only weapon he has. There was a mid-boss fight? I don't remember seeing a mid-boss. Did you see a mid-boss? I don't see one. Yeah, he's kind of one of the easier mid-bosses in the game. Unironically enough, it's probably one of the more forgetful ones in the game. It's the second time you fight him, and that's the last time you fight him, and the last time you also get information about him. Opening this chest contains a small key. Yeah. And now there's a door. Open this door. We're in another area where tablets are, and we can actually move around the rooms if we so wish. However, there's one Triforce piece that's right there that has a key required for it. So let's go and grab it. So yeah, this is probably annoying, but what can you do? We're back under an area that looks similar to the ancient Zelda again. Now we have a key, finally, we can actually get across. Whoop, I skipped that. The distant line carved in the floor, there is a mark of floor. Actually, the sacred power of the Triforce emitting from its vicinity. To reach an area where the mark is located, I propose you pass through the door in front of you. You need a key, Master. I have a key. Moblins! Fun. You can still shoot these guys with arrows, by the way, in case you're wondering if they're good enough. Ow! Freaking! Not funny. Oh no! You satisfied, Moblin? I only need to fight one at a time, not two at a time. That was annoying. That was just very annoying. When I said you needed parts, I wasn't kidding. This is a mini enemy rush. Yeah. Alright, that's it. But goblins, you're my greatest enemy, and I hate you all. 1, 2... There we go. We restored our arrows again. Yay. Put our hearts back up a little bit because we're going to need them. Because in this room... Guess what? You fight another one of these guys. We haven't seen this guy since the ancient Zelda, and it's for good reason. Plus, undead goblins. Get off of me! Oh my god. Die! Alright, that's it. I've had enough. Bomb it is. Don't care. Don't care. You're by yourself now. I did not care for that, and that's the only way you can get rid of those enemies. Finally, and slip on your head, please. Thank you. Oh, he dropped the fairy. Yeah, very annoying boss fight. Floor definitely tests your courage, and it's not kidding. Hello. Thrust down, please, Link. Thank you. I felt nothing but pain and agony during that entire fight. Cursed bokoblins are annoying. You get the Triforce of Courage, created by the old gods. This Triforce possesses ultimate power and is said to grant the wishes of whoever possesses it. Just one more piece to go. Actually, it's called Ultimate Courage, actually. Let's just get out of here. We only have power left. We only have wisdom left, and it's annoying to get to. Back in the room where the tablet is. Another room where a tablet is, because there's no room in the one with the the Triforces, so yeah, pretty much. We're messing around with things again. We cannot go to this one because it requires specific doors. Yeah. That one's closed, and then we still can go in the one we were at before. Can't go over there anymore. We have to just go across the wall again. Sorry about that sneeze. I couldn't control it. Whoa, Nelly! You know, part of me wants to pay attention more often. The other part is just mocking me. Alright, back in this room, and we're going into a room that we have never been to before. Elden. Whoopee. I'm thinking how you're going to get across this, because, A, there's not much you can do. There's only 2 entrance points, and there's no way to stop that. Except if you know the map. A tablet there. There's not much in this area to go. People actually get stuck in this spot. The thing that maybe you can shoot the eyes out of this thing, and it will turn off. There's not. That's right. It's a jerp. It's a jerp. This entire thing literally requires you to go into this one first, and then you can get to that one. No, I am not kidding. It is stupid, it's annoying, and it's an obnoxious design choice, regardless of what you do. So yeah, fun, right? You have to mess with the rooms again, and this time you have to go and make sure you can get to that room in the other direction. Yeah. Yeah. This is probably why I hate this dungeon so much. Because it literally trips you out thinking, oh, it's a perfect pattern, right? Wrong. Now we have access to that blasted room. That was annoying by nature. Actually harder when you have no access to moving around the thing like a block. Now we've exited the other side of the room. We can actually get around this area, no problem now. Shoo-shoos, biggest enemy in the world. Hey. I'm not even remotely bothered with shoo-shoos. Go under here, and there's 2 entranceways. This one leads to bombs, which is quite useful in case we run out. And These respawn because bomb flowers, of course, respawn. There's a blockage, so you're gonna have to use a roll. Uh-oh. It still counted. Yay! Yep, you can technically still do that. It's hilarious to do so, and it works. Oh no! Bleh. A little indention here, and you can dig a hole, dig a hole, dig a hole, dig a hole! Push that open, and the gate opens up. That's what you're mainly doing in this entire little section here. Opening gates, using the amalgamates, and opening more gates. That gate open, of course, now we can actually get across. And of course, like last time, of course, in any fire area, there's always a vault source. Or rather, dark vault source. That still counted, and I don't know how. Yeah. Convoluted area. Yeah. Ball. Throw it into this. And it was a way to a gate opening key, which is useful. I don't want to waste my jumping, so I might as well just smack it. Just smack it. Just smack it. There we go. Third time's a charm. Doesn't do anything. Yeah. Bomb flower. Have them ready. Roll. Yeah. You're opening several. Yeah. Recommendation, use Beetle for this, because you don't want to waste your slingshot or any arrows. 2 of them have been hit, and now we have 2 opened. However, we have to still open more. A lot of trees, you can't do anything with. Can't jump across there either. There's not much you can do with this. In case you're wondering if the beetle can smack against the trees and cut them, I hate to tell you, no, it cannot. Believe me, I've tried. More bombs, quite useful. In case you're wondering if it's a good idea, there's one good idea. Yeah, you can do that. It's still usable, and it's funny to do so. Yeah, in case you're wondering, I just tried it to show that, no, you get your butt burned for it. Now if we open that, we can actually do this. Yeah, you want to open at least one of them so you can actually get across and blow this up so you can actually get this. You're going to have to do this twice because, honestly speaking, tree branches suck. There's none over here in case you're wondering. It's just an empty path. Rather, I just realized something. Whoa, no. Thank you. You actually have to go down here anyway, so whatever. I just wanted to show off that you can technically skip through it and try a different method, but whichever comes first. Beetle again. And get it across to this one, of course, like last time. The beetle is getting hit way too much. Alright, and the third one is over here. All this just to open a gate. All this just to get access to everything open. And no, I am not kidding. You have to hit them all. See the gemstones that sleep behind you, so you restrict them in order from lowest to highest, the door will open. Yeah, lowest to highest. Hitting all of them in a different order does nothing. So you have to hit this one first. Second, because it's middle ground. And finally, hit this one the highest. There we go. That's open with. We can actually get across into an empty room with a digging spot for mod limits to be used. Yeah. You can smack this in order to get back over there, and you can actually open this way past. That way you can get over there no problem. And that's something you want to do, because you have to do that in order to open the door. Yeah, you actually have to be out of the way of it, by the way, in case you're wondering. Turn around, because you can't do anything about that. There we go. Very annoying. We're over here. Crawling, 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 crawling. If you have a stamina potion, I'd recommend using it for this. Gate's now open. And now we can get across. Dig a hole, dig a hole, dig a hole, dig a hole. Yeah. Yeah. Hearts. And to this one over here, that's completely different from the other ones, and you run into something else. Yep. You're fighting two of them. You fool. You fell for it.
Eventually.
There we go. One is dead. Now, ideal for the other Tweedledum as well. Other Tweedledum as well. The longer they are, the easier they are to hit. The shorter they are, the harder. I have nothing to talk about with this fight because honestly, this is just annoying. There we go, it's dead. Good grief, I thought I had to bait it into somewhere, but finally we got rid of it. Unfortunately, those annoying enemies have no name, and honestly speaking, I don't care about them that much. Suddenly activates the switch and then suddenly kills Link instantaneously spikes. Yeah, I think about that sometimes, sadly. And now we're in another switch room that we can finally open up. This is annoying. All that just to get over there. Yeah. Fun. Right.
Eventually.
That might work. I missed the other rooms. I'll be right back to see if I can get that room open. It's gonna be annoying. Final freaking leg. Good grief. That was annoying. Yeah. Yeah, you can technically have any combinations. You have like at least 800 of them, but that sucks. Go past this one and get across back to this. In the store we go, see Ray. Again, and then go across. To this one again. If you want to save, go ahead. I don't care. Finally, linear mining facility. Good grief. Finally. Master, look over that way. You finally think it's figured out. I mean, what? I have identified the design of the floor of there as the Mark of Naru. I took the sacred power of the Triforce radiating from it. Unfortunately, the way leading to it mark is closed off. There appears to be a time shift orb over there. I propose you utilize a nearby time shift orb to open a path to the mark. Yeah, save points and other things are open. Yeah. Please die. When I said this is stamina intensive, yeah, I wasn't kidding. In case you wonder why I'm not using the stamina potion, well, I'm saving that for later. Yeah, this is... One vanished. Haha! You fool. It deactivated because it was in the past. Die. Thank you. Annoying buffoon. Now, there's nothing up there you can do about it, so yeah. There's a gate over there, and you can't hit it. You're gonna have to just use an arrow. And you actually have to get this over here and place it where this is located. Downside, you have no way of getting across. It's essentially a stamina-inducing, nonsensical trip. And unfortunately, this is how this last one is, and I hate it for it. Yep, alright, we're back up here now. Now we can actually hit that blasted thing. Because it's no longer blocked by a blasted metal gate that exists in the future. Gate's open, now we can actually get across, no problem. Bring this orb with you because you're gonna need it. Die. Please die. Thank you. They cannot resist a quadra bottle. Good. Ow. Shut up, Quadra Baba. I don't care. You can't grab your mouth. Press the switch, now you have an eye opening. However, you can't use it in the future. You have to use it in the past. Ugh, this is just so annoying. Hey. You can't use it like that at all. Not even remotely, actually. Drop it down there. Get across. Press on the switch. There we go. We've pressed the switch, and now we can open to the one with the claw shot open to it. Following along? Yeah, it's exhausting. Sky keeps the most exhausting dungeon in the entire game for good reason, because it's the last one. I'm gonna keep complaining about it all that time. Honestly speaking, it's not my least favorite dungeon, it's just annoying. Place it here so you can actually get across, no problem. Because you're gonna need to do that anyway, because there's no way to get across like that. Alright, and get over to the... Oh, my stamina. Okay. Yeah! There's a gate. A iron barbed gate. At the end of it. Yeah. And now it's gone. Yeah. If you weren't paying attention, yeah. That's what happens every time. That happens every single time. Ugh, Naru, why do you betray me so much? I understand I'm not Zelda, but come on. not a Legend of Link here. Oh no! I'll be right back. What the heck am I doing? I don't even need to jump over that one. Why did I waste my time jumping? Naru, you are very, very annoying. Stab. Finally. At the end of this, you got the Triforce of Wisdom, created by the gods of old. The Triforce possesses ultimate power and is said to grant the wishes of whoever possesses it. Actually, it possesses the power of wisdom, actually. The Triforce is complete. With its power, you have the ability to make Zelda's wish of vanquishing demise a reality. Master, I believe at this juncture that prayer is required. The ultimate goal we have traveled so far for is now within reach. Focus now and wish for all your might for the destruction of demise.